I'm gonna talk to y'all about mental alchemy. Like that's what I be teaching. That's what I be talking about when I'm talking about the mind and awareness and manifestation and all that falls under mental alchemy. And how I like to frame mental alchemy is, well, basically it's the same shit as alchemy, but for your mind. Alchemy is turning lead into gold. So mental alchemy is changing your mind from one state to another state. Most people is at a very low state of consciousness. Um, and like this how I frame it though. Like I'm trying to transform your mind from thinking like a fucking mere mortal to a god, a peasant to a king, a human to an alien. Like shifting your consciousness, because most people, most humans, they think like bitches. Plain, it's just, you know what I'm saying. Plain and simple. Niggas just, can I do that? Can I have that? Putting everything above themselves. A whole lot of doubt, a whole lot of fear, a whole lot of anxiety. Not not a god. Not a god gonna think like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're God's highest creation. We're God's highest creation. And when I be seeing people put things like cars and houses and jewelry and all of these different things above them, I'm like, oh yeah, this nigga thinking like a human. This nigga thinking like a beggar, a peasant. What? I can't have what? Crazy as fuck. Anything on this earth, I'm worthy of having. I don't give a fuck if it's a famous bitch. I don't give a fuck if it's a jet. Uh, uh, it is nothing that I feel like is out of my league. It's nothing that I feel like I can't have. You know what I'm saying? And I refer to a lot of the scripture, the Bible, and what it says about like abundance and like the blessings that we're owed and all that type shit. Niggas say, as far as your eye can see. I got, nigga, I got expensive takes too. I got great takes actually. So mental alchemy is about transforming your mind. It's about transformation. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to change people's mind from full of lack, full of that lack shit. Let me check my notes because I put some shit in my notes that I wanted to talk about. Cause y'all be pissing me. Oh, yeah. Whole lot of limiting beliefs. Whole lot of, when I talk to people and they got a goal or a dream and then, oh, I want to do X Y Z, and then they follow it with a limiting belief. But this, but that, but what? No. We not doing that. Think like a god. Speak like a god. Command shit. Declare shit. Claim shit. Fuck all that bagging. Fuck. I'm trying to stop cussing a little bit. Just a little bit. I ain't gonna stop all the way. I can't. It's just who I am. But stop all that begging and all that wishing. Like, you got way more power than you believe you had. But if you believe you got no power, then you got no fucking power. And you're not gonna do shit. But said all that to say, mental alchemy, in the way that I teach it, in the way that I talk about it, is transforming your mind from thinking and speaking like a human to speaking and thinking like a god. It's nothing that you should be in your mind feeling like you unworthy of having. You know, you should be speaking to yourself with love and respect. You should be thinking about things that you actually want to create, not things that you don't want to create. You see what I'm saying? Like, your mind should be full of wisdom. Your mind should be full of clarity. It should be full of love. But most people's mind is not. It's full of ignorance, doubt, fear, uh, limiting beliefs, all those type of things. So That's just what I'm here to do. I'm here to shift your perspective. I'm here to transform your mind. I didn't want to do it. I promise you. I told God, I said, look, nigga, I want to focus on something else. I want to create this brand. And God said, no, you can do both. I said, I don't want to do both. He said, you're going to do both. I said, I'm not going to do both. He said, no, either you're going to do both or you ain't going to do shit. I said, all right, you got it. But I'm going to do it my way. He said, I want you to do it your way. And when I say he, I just put he in there. Like, I think calling God a he or she is very limiting to this creative power, you know what I'm saying, which we don't really know what the fuck it is. We just know it's creative and intelligent. I just put he in there. But niggas say, I want you to do it your way because the people that you're supposed to touch, they look like you, they sound like you. In the way that you deliver your message, they're going to be able to understand it. It's going to resonate with them. You feel what I'm saying? So, all right, let's do it. Let's get it. But that's what I'm about to focus on. This channel is Mental Alchemy. And within this Mental Alchemy, we going to touch on mindfulness. We going to touch on manifestation. We going to touch on identity. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of, with the mind, focus on, what the fuck am I saying? A lot of times our identity is skewed, is distorted because of the way that we speak to ourselves, because of the way that because of the things that we think about. So that falls under mental alchemy too, like changing your whole identity to a person that you actually want to be, that you actually look in the mirror and be like, damn, I fuck with dude, I fuck with bitch, you know what I'm saying, however y'all talk. But y'all gonna learn a lot on this channel, I promise you. A lot of things that I had to learn over, I think like it's probably been like over a decade when I first started going on this journey, this had my spiritual awakening, and I really started to be conscious of how terrible my self-talk was. I always been conscious of like my thinking and the doubt that would run through my mind. Like if I wanted to do something, then that a doubt thought would creep in, like you can't do that, you can't have her, you know what I'm saying, nobody, like, and I always been conscious of it, like why would I speak to myself like that? But I didn't have the tools as a little nigga to really understand how to change it or what it was. But about when I was like 22, 21, 22 is when I started on my journey, had my first little spiritual awakening. And throughout these years, I've been like learning and trying to understand what the mind is, and through my own experiences, through meditation, different little things was teaching me how to alchemize my mind. Like I can't even explain like how different my mind is compared to what it used to be. Like when I tell you, like I could think my way into depression just like that, just at the snap of a finger. Like my mind would be filled with doubt and fear and anxiety. But these days, way more peaceful. When thoughts of doubt and fear come to my mind, like I didn't train my mind so much that it's like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? It feels foreign though. It just feels weird to think less of myself, to look at myself as not that nigga. Like the shit don't even make sense to me no more. Back in the day, back in the day when those type of thoughts would creep in, like it was easy for me to believe it. I would cling to those type of thoughts. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of my childhood upbringing and the things that I experienced programmed my mind, conditioned my mind to think in a certain way. So I had to untangle all that childhood conditioning and understand why I thought how I thought, why I spoke to myself in the way that I spoke to myself, and it made sense of why I was creating a reality that I was creating. It's it's crazy, like when you just sit back and like really see it. It's like, damn, like all of this just correlates. It all go together. But it's work. It take work. I'm not gonna say, nah, I'm not gonna say that. But what I will say is, it takes work. It takes work. If you're not willing to do the work, if you're not willing to really give yourself the attention, give your mind the attention that it really needs, then you're not gonna be able to like really transform your mind. You still gonna be on some human shit. You still gonna be thinking like a beggar, like a peasant. You gotta put in that work. And I be telling people like, how much do you value your mind? It's gonna show it in the work that you put into it. Your mind is your most powerful tool, and that's all it is. It's a tool. It's not supposed to be running the whole show. It's not supposed to be running the whole show. It's not supposed to be leading you. You're supposed to be telling your mind what to think. You're supposed to be telling your mind how to think. I feel like it should be a class about this shit in elementary school. Then we revisit that shit middle school, high school, but because it's very important that we understand you're not the mind. The mind is a tool that we use to problem solve and create. We're gonna get into all this shit, man. It's a lot to touch, it's a lot to cover. And I want y'all to really understand that though, that you're not the mind. Early on, your mind was conditioned by your environment, but you have the power to transform that to become something greater. You are something greater, you know. God became man, so man can become God. You know what I'm saying? You got a human mind now, but I'm gonna get you to a fucking divine mind. You're gonna be thinking like a God. You're gonna be manifesting and creating shit that you never even thought was fucking possible. I forgot this AC was on. This shit probably loud as fuck. But nonetheless, my nigga. Um, did I touch everything I wanted to touch? No diddy when I say that shit. You know what I'm saying? No baby oil on that shit. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, um, actually, I might just cut this off and get to the next video, the first video that I want to drop, and just do this shit right now. But I ain't gonna post it until after y'all watch this one. Post it. Yeah, feel me? But yeah, I'm about to cut this one off. Go to the video, the next video. But what I want y'all to do is, I want y'all to like, I want y'all to comment, I want y'all to subscribe. I want y'all to share this shit with somebody that's dealing with mental battles. This might help them. You know what I'm saying? On top of their therapy, on top of whatever other practices they have. But share this with them. Tell them, listen, earth hoes are lame, and we don't want to be an earth hole. We want to be a divine being with a divine mind, and that's what the fuck we gonna be. See y'all niggas in a little bit.